Hey guys, welcome to the channel, welcome back to the channel, whichever is you today, and as you can see, it is nearly premiere time with REN for Vincent's Tale self-portrait. And I'm just going to say, give myself a little bit of a pat on the shoulder here. So, I did say that I thought that the Vincent's Tale itself might be the Starry Night, because of course the Vincent Van Gogh, tomato, situation. I thought it could be that or self-portrait, and I said self-portrait because I thought that would be, of course, when it comes to REN and what he does and how he externalizes his internal in a lot of ways. I thought self-portrait would be interesting, and here we are, self-portrait. I'm not right about a lot of stuff, but there you go. I was half right because I did say it could be in the Starry Night too. So there you see, we see REN, we see the chat going crazy. Cool countdown, by the way. Really cool countdown. REN himself has been in the chat as well. Yeah, looking forward to this. Of course, the teaser itself was very interesting. The casting for the guy, Vincent, props, by the way. But yeah, 20 seconds in. If you're curious if you can't hear music right now, I'm about to turn it on because the premieres on YouTube can be pretty loud and everything like that. Oh, have I missed some stuff? I'm missing. Oh. Right, here we go. Let's go. Go on, REN. Sorry if you can hear the fan, by the way. It is a warm night in Wales. I thought that was a Welsh voice before, but I heard a Mississippi, so maybe not so much. But it does sound a bit Welsh, that voice. I'm sorry. And that's not me looking for it. It does. I'm gonna have her on again, so I'll have the subtitles on afterwards. Because I want to see it all.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick. I will do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you. I'll say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in a dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy. I want to tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble, make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted, but I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth, so my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut. Banished angel, I am Lucifer. Might reign like Genghis Khan, soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate. Let's fucking have it then, you prick! Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose. Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate kick, martial art master, spark a fist, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed. Do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill. Blue lights, boy, run, blue lights, boy, chill. So it goes, in the absence of the light, the devil sows a seed in either mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor, the cook to omit him, hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, hot up on his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror. And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. And shadow ban the problem man, a soul for $1. And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her. Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with a guitar, bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
Okay, I was gonna say. Anything? Does Ren do post credit scenes? What universe are we in? Right, I'm gonna go from the beginning, guys, and I think we'll just. And this isn't like me, so this is special occasions of Ren. I'm just gonna pause and talk about it as we go along, because there's a lot to say. That's probably the best way to do it. I want the subs here. See, down by the Mississippi shore. But the accent. My lonely heart is calling. That sounds Welsh. I think you guys said in the comments that it's not. I know, but it's weird. It sounds it. Dream about you. That sounds Welsh. Trust me. I know. But I could be wrong still. It's interesting that the song lyrics here are quite romantic. Right. The guitar throughout all of this is amazing. I'm very curious what town this was shot in. because I think it's shot in a town and a part of it is shot in a city. I don't know. You'd be curious where he shot this. I'm gonna praise the camera work a lot, so get used to that, by the way. So this is really interesting. First off, I want to talk about how the camera work is almost tipsy in its movement. It's got that sort of technique to it where it's almost the lights fall and everything. It's almost drunk, like Ren is drunk here. I have an interesting questions of what's about to happen with this, but yeah, you'll see the movement, and it's kind of symbolizing what. Sorry, the light is all over the place. The symbolizing what he's like at this time, because I'm very curious. Well, I'll say in a moment. So we see Vincent here, right? Christmas, by the way. Notice the Christmas lights and everything. But you see Vincent here, and when Ren takes the guitar from Vincent, of course, Ren doing these tales is obviously he's the bard and everything, right? Which is what's great about this, because there's so much. Not only is he telling the story like Ren does brilliantly, but the music is very bard-like too, you know, in the way the guitar is. But here it's like when Ren takes the guitar, he's becoming Vincent. And from then on, we're watching Ren tell the story, but you could also almost visualize that it's actually Vincent doing the actions. And obviously he's singing about that, he's talking about that. But I almost imagine when Ren picks the guitar up here, Vincent almost gets up in the story, if you know what I mean. But anyway. Ren's performance visually as always is bloody amazing, by the way.
Come on, let's have it, you miserable prick, I will.
You see there that, like, as Ren is singing "Come on, let's have it," Vincent, the character, is doing the sign of this, you know, his body language is "Come on, let's have it." Again, the storyteller becomes one with the character. At least that's what I think was going on.
Do what I want, I will drink till I'm sick to my stomach. I'm sick of the same boring songs. I am sick of these pavements I find myself on. Great Britain, I hate you all. Say that with pride. It's my right to be violent when you fed me lies. I'm a rotter, a menace when I want to be, and I've worked for that right because nothing comes free. I have slaved all my life in a dull 9 to 5. I just rinse and repeat while I'm barely alive. Great Britain, I loathe you with murderous glee. I will do to this country what you've done to me. Destroy. I want to tear apart.
See, that I guess was not supposed to happen when him bumping into the thing there, but he just made it work. And because he's so in character and he's so into the performance when he bumped into that beam.
I want to.
So cool, so cool. Obviously, this is what the song is about. As someone who is Welsh and British, I mean, I'm sure people around the world could really empathize with what the song's about. You know, about being in the 9 to 5, stuck in the 9 to 5, sad in the 9 to 5, depressed in the 9 to 5, and almost angry at the system. You know, and everything, and just kind of being on autopilot, but being on autopilot for such a long time that it becomes not only sadness, but you get tired of it. You get angry at it. And obviously taken to an extreme here. But I mean, as someone who's, suffered mental health myself, and suffered big time in customer service work, and doing 9-to-5s personally, maybe not the aggression that this song has, but I certainly empathize with some of the lines in this song. I will say that, and I'm sure a lot of other people too as well, and I'm sure a lot of other people do who are also British as well. So right, anyway, back to it.
Tear apart these buildings from the cinder blocks they stand. Leave this town in dust and rubble. Make some trouble with my hands. I won't lie, I'm fucking wasted. But I wasted all my youth, and I've stayed so damn complacent. Getting wasted is my truth. So my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut banished angel. I am.
That's so amazing, that bit. How he's telling the story and everything like that, and he nearly stops mid-sentence to shout at this lady, unfairly, of course, but he's not in the right mind. And then, of course, this creates what's going to happen from the drama levels and everything like that. But it is awesome how he's just in the storytelling, and then that bump on the shoulder happens, and he just goes out of it for a second, and then comes back in. But he doesn't know what's about to happen.
My truth, so my style of self-expression is a fist into the gut. It's throwing up upon these pavements. Shut your fucking mouth, you slut banished angel. I am Lucifer, might reign like Genghis Khan. Soon you will all know my name. I am the storm after the calm. I'm the victim of the victim list, the pill that makes you sick. I am chaos incarnate.
These pans. Again, the camera work. And by the way, I think we're still on the same take. There is a cut at some point, I think. Very clever one, mind you. Where there's a bit of a pan cut, but it's a long take. This first take is, and the second take is too. But this is a long take, and these spins with the camera are just insane.
Let's fucking have it then, you prick!
What's awesome with this is that when the guy in the back, obviously I know he's obviously pissed at what just happened. When he's starting to take off his clothes, I was like, oh right, okay, he's getting ready for a fight. And I was thinking, the pink light on REN, and then I thought, this, even though it's taking place in like this alleyway or this part of this street in the city, that light to me, I don't know if it says it to anybody else, it's like the light you would have on a boxing ring. And it's like this boxing fight atmosphere that's come to this street fight, in some ways, which is such a cool detail.
Now the rules of the street fight are simple. It's pretty much anything goes. Keeping the street pretty firm on your feet. It pays to be sweet on your toes. And fools they have fallen for clumsy mistakes. Late to react, cop the fist to the face. Now the rules of the street fight are simple. Break that little prick's nose.
And then you got the first person perspective seamlessly, where his hands go in front, like you are the fighter who's fighting Vincent, but also REN as the storyteller, because again you got that interesting dynamic going on. But the seamless transition, I don't know if they had the camera there on the guy, or if the camera operator is just he's got his arms around the actor and the performer and is just holding it to his chest while the actor performer's got his, and how seamless and smooth that is. It's awesome.
Throw a punch, you swallow it, follow it, grab the collar, quick hollow tip like karate, kick martial art master, spark a fist, park a fist on the landing strip, carnage, it finds the cartilage, karma serve like a carbonated cola on the crucifix, kill. Vincent wanna kill, who blood gets spilled, move double that rude boy, kill or be killed, do it for the fun, blood, do it for the thrill, blue lights boy, run, blue lights boy, chill.
I did not expect what to happen next when he said blue. I thought they would just like, oh god, let's stop. Let's mutually stop right here because the cops are here. Do you know what I mean? And let's just run off. Did not expect the next thing to happen. And then... How do you do that? The camera work, man. So I'd imagine that the actor has gone down and has smoothly made sure to not knock the camera operator's arms. And the camera operator is slowly backed out. And then that's let the performer and actor fall on the floor. It's so seamlessly and smoothly done. Also, I love that while you're still in the perspective of this guy, his vision is blurred and the camera is out of focus. I don't know if that's purposeful, but that's a really cool detail there. That's a trippy shot. So I think there's the possibly the first or second cut is about to happen here. There. Yeah. I'd imagine there. And it's very well done. I don't know, I'd be curious if this is the same town or city that we saw in the last bit. It works, don't get me wrong. But I'm curious where he filmed this. That shot alone, by the way. There's so many, if you pause it here, shots that work so well, by the way. Really cool. I want to say, I accidentally muted it. And I do not want to mute this, but you know in Money Game Part 3, and how the whole song and the whole piece is amazing, and then you get to him sat on the chair, and you get the cellos in the back, and it's one of my favorite moments of music this year that I've heard. Not that came out this year, because I don't think Money Game Part 3 came out this year, but that I've seen this year on the channel. That is one of my favorite music parts in any song I've heard this year, right? Visually, but also just the sound of it. For me, this self-portrait, this is that moment, because the guitar in this section and how he sings in this section and how he does the spoken word in this section gave me goosebumps when we listened to it just a second ago for the first time, and it's probably going to do it again.
So it goes in the absence of the light. The devil sows a seed in the mind. Vincent was shaken, run from the law, hide from the bacon, crouch on the floor. The cook to omit him, hate the wolf spits on him, rapes him, hits him, kicks him when he's down, and that shapes him. He hears the sound of a copper, heart upon his tail proper, Vincent off his rocker. Bothered by the lie that Britain sold him, what a shocker. Where greedy eat the poor, a holy war, the chosen prosper. But some were never chosen, they stay frozen in the locker. Destined to survive in 9 to 5 and watch the clock, but don't think about reality, my little happy shopper. A brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror.
That's probably my favorite line in the song, I would say, on how much we use entertainment to escape the issues of the world. You know, and for me, I would say that, like, entertainment for me, art for me, it's huge. It's very important to me because I love it, because it's a passion, but it does have an escape aspect to it. And that Netflix line, don't think about reality. Again, this section is about not thinking about reality but escaping.
See my little happy shopper, a brand new show on Netflix to distract you from the horror. And swallow all your morals for a retweet or a follow. And shadow ban the problem man, a soul for $1. And keep the fight amongst yourself, don't think about the squalor. The systems don't impose it or the rules that we all honour. And fuck it, Vincent cooked to boiling point, he's cannon fodder. So what's the use in running, he's already in the locker. He's careless with his actions now, a clumsy motherfucker. He turned to face his fate, cause fate's a bitch and none will stop her.
Amazing. Just bloody amazing. Even better the second time, to be honest. And I don't normally consume things like this, pausing a lot. But again, with Ren, there's so much to say. So, for me, it's kind of... Ren has had a few videos like this that I've seen now where it's like, is the person failing society, or is society failing the person? And this is very much that theme. And the way he's delivering this section, even though it's horrific what Vincent has just done, is almost the society has failed Vincent viewpoint. It's almost like even the way that he's delivering the vocals in this section is like it's sympathetic to Vincent, you know? So anyway, the cop.
Richard was an officer who stood at 6'3". Was his first day back at work after a time of absent leave. Working London on the night shift, what he didn't think he'd see was our boy with...
So, it's actually set in London. Was it shot in London though? That's what I'm curious about.
The guitar bruised and battered on his knees. But Richard lived in caution now, tormented by his past. Not so quick to find a trigger, not so fast. But Richard was a righteous man who lived inside the law. So he leapt upon poor Vincent and he cuffed him to the floor.
And then, I didn't pick this up the first time. Right. All the applause to Ren. All the applause to Samuel Perry Falvey. Hope I'm saying your name right, mate, because you deserve it, because bloody hell. I think he's the gentleman that's worked with Ren before, right? Props to Bo. I didn't notice that the first time. I didn't notice that. All that I saw there when I saw that first, guys, was like, oh, great, there's a continuation. I did not clock on the continuation of this is going to be from the cop's perspective, and I'm very curious what Richard has done to Vincent. Wow, amazing. And God, self-portrait. So now thinking about the title of self-portrait itself was the fact that I've just seen the piece of art, because that's what Ren is. He does pieces of art. So does the self-portrait again, that in that initial interaction that Ren, the storyteller, has with Vincent, the character, and that Vincent, the character, is... It's like Ren, the storytelling is the canvas. Oh, I don't know, man. I'm looking forward to you guys' theories and comments about this one, because of course there's so much to pick, and I've only seen it twice now. I'm sure if I watch it again there'd be even more to pick, and you guys may have picked up stuff first time. Let me know whatever you did pick up first time that I may not have myself. But wow, he's done it again. He's done it again, and I cannot wait to see Richard's tale. God, from the perspective of the cop. Oh, well, the story of the cop. And what did the cop do? Or what was done to the cop. Oof. Interesting times. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Hit the like button if you did. That can be great doing some more Ren on the channel. Just flood those comments with anything that I might have missed. Your theories. What you think might happen when it comes to Richard's tale. And big love again to Ren, and his team. Brilliant camera work again. That's not the first time I've said that with Ren. Amazing performance from him, and he's generational, man. He's one of a kind. Wow. And yeah, there you go, guys. So you'll see above my head right now, there should be the Ren reactions that I've done so far. So have a binge, have a look at what I've done so far with him. I've checked out quite a few things, maybe not all of them. Still, that's the exciting thing. Still things to check out. And please subscribe, because of course, when Richard's tale premieres, I will be there again. So hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day, morning, afternoon, night, whenever you're watching this. Diolch yn fawr.